YouTube, I think. Yeah, morning on YouTube. Morning on Facebook. Awesome. So we'll just let people join. So we'll start at 9:02. It's an upper body session today. Again, I'm going to have to kind of wiggle around with the laptop to make sure it's in the right place. Hope everyone's okay and had a good couple of days. I don't know if things are going to rattle. I'm not sure. Again, it's another room for me today. And there is a little bit on the floor as well. So I'm hoping you'll be able to see them. Yeah, you should be able to, I think. Yeah, so we'll just wait until 02. Set my timer up. Awesome. So a couple of, well, I think it's just one that we've not done before, but it's a very simple one. So it's working the shoulders and triceps and the back today. It's a nice little one, I think, today. But we'll smash this out and then crack on with our days. There's a little PayPal link there for anybody. We'll just wait until it ticks over to 02, at least on my laptop. Apologies if you hear other things going on. Got a house full today. Awesome. So that's 02. It's resting on my bed, so it might shake. I'm hoping it won't, just for the warm-up anyway. Okay, let's just come to standing. Grab a drink. Just a nice light jog on the spot. Ooh. Let's try it over here. It's a bit creaky, so just nice light jog. Just get this warm up out of the way. That's it. So pick the heels up. Yeah. Use the arms. Nice. I never realised how creaky my parents' house is. Nice. So bring the knees forward. That's it. Nice work. Light on the feet, soft through the knees. Okay. So let's just bring our arms out to the side. We can do small circles to start with. So just really quickly raise the heart rate. Just small circles. Let's get bigger, so let's get wider. Just warming up through the shoulder joint. That's it. So all the way up and over. That's it. Let's go backwards. So let's start small. Nice. Try not to rock. So we're not rocking, so engage the core. Let's get a bit bigger. There we go. All the way back. All the way up and back. Open out through the chest. Now let's swing across. Swing across. That's it. So we're just swinging across to start with, not touching our shoulder blades. Just opening out through the chest. Now we can try and tap the shoulder blades. So swing, open out. That's it. Awesome. Great work. So come to the floor. Just come to the floor. Bring the arms in, nice and narrow, and just a tricep press. That's it. Just nice and shallow, chest to elbow height. Tuck the elbows in, grazing the ribs. Last one. Let's come to standing. All the way up. All the way up. There we go. So to start with our first move is just going to be arm, and we do small arm circles forward, and then we swap for each round. So just grab a quick drink. And I'll set the timer up. So split the feet nice and wide, brace the core, tuck the tailbone. So we just shift our hips forward, arms out to the side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So small movements, it's about an inch up and down. We're not rocking forward and back, so it's nice and stable. Brace that core, arms are out wide. That's it. 20 seconds to go. It's quite simple, but by round 4, you'll definitely feel it. Make sure our hips are tucked under, so you could be arched like this. Make sure they're tucked under by just tilting your hips. That's it. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. And hold it there, sorry. So when our arms are out, the hands are in line with the shoulders, nice and high, and nice and supported through the core. Split the feet, arms out wide, and let's go. So we're going backwards this time. So if you started forward, I started forward. If we started forward, let's just swap to going backwards. That's it. Just make sure we're not rocking. So we're not coming around like this. Just small, controlled movements. That's it. The more tired our shoulders get, the more we're going to rock. So we just need to be in control of that. 5 seconds left. 2 and 1. Release it there. Just shake it off. That's it. So we're going back to going forwards now. It's contradictory. So arms up, going forwards. Small circles, nice and steady. Just roll it out if you need to. Just nice and steady. Nice. So feel it build in that shoulder joint. Feel it build in the muscles going over the top. Feel that tension. Even just holding your arms up, if you don't want to do the circles, will still work your shoulders. That's it, keep it going. Still going forwards. You've got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Release it there. Shake it off. Have a wee stretch, do whatever you need to do. Last round, and we're going backwards. All right, arms out wide, and let's circle back the way. So make sure our hips are tucked, so we're not arching out like this, hips are tucked. Just small movements, arms are in line with the shoulders. You shake it out if you need to. Have a wee wiggle, and then get back in. Nice and steady. That's it. 15 seconds to go. Don't start to rock when you get tired. Engage that core. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Shake it out. All right, just enjoy the rest. There's a little bit of up and down in this session. So we're coming down now. That's just so that I split the work in evenly, so I'm not making you work really hard in one section. Okay, so now we're coming in to a plank with a row, just making sure you can see me. So toes, split the feet, hands are wide, and we just row back. So make sure our core is braced. We make sure that the elbow goes past the back line and our hips are down. We just raise and shift. Our hips stay nice and neutral and our core is on. So set position in that nice high plank position. So let's reset a timer, hands wide, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So drive it up, that's it. Breathe nice and steady. Just make sure we transfer the weight side to side before we raise. Otherwise, we're going to start falling over, wobbling all over the place. Brace that core and drive it up. 10 seconds to go. Make sure the hips stay down. Last one. Hold it there. Roll through the wrists. Shake it off. Get back in, hands wide. On the toes. And let's drive. Split the feet wider to get a better base of support. Come to the knees if you can feel your hips rocking. I'm quite tired, so I can definitely feel my hips rocking, so I'm coming down, just down onto the knees. I split my knees to have a wider base of support again. It's exactly the same move, working the same muscle groups. So just listen to your body today. Think about what you can do effectively and stick with that. Just over 5 seconds to go. 2 and 1, hold it there. Push it back, roll through the wrists. What you can do is start in a high plank, and when you feel your technique go, you drop down to your knees. 2 more rounds, so split the hands, split the knees, and let's go. So make sure the elbow comes all the way back towards the ceiling. Come down when your technique starts to fail a little. Just drive that elbow up to the ceiling. Brace through the core and hips are square. 20 seconds to go. Keep it going, last 10. If you're on your knees, just make sure your hips are low still. Last one, push it back. Whew. Roll through the wrists. That's it. Hands wide, last round. Come up onto your toes to start with. Brace through the core. Down to the knees when you need to. Everyone has different days. So you guys might be on fire today, on your toes the whole time. You smash wherever we're at. Keep it going, just over 15 seconds to go before a nice break. Five seconds. Last one. Push it back. Roll through the wrists. Have a drink, and when you're ready, slowly come to standing. All right. So going back to a similar thing to the arm circles, but so we've worked over and rotating or circling through the joint. This time, arms are straight forward and we just pulse. So let's make sure when you put your arms out that you're in line with the shoulders and we just pulse. So we split the arms, shoulder, elbow, wrist, straight out in front. The laptop makes it seem a bit strange. So from the side, they are high enough and we just pulse. We draw our shoulder blades back and we pulse. Nice and simple. Again, we're not rocking, so we're not back and forth like this. It's just through the shoulder joint. So, set position, feet wide, arms out straight, in line with the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We just pulse up and down, and that's it. We just stay there. It's quite simple, but by round 4, we'll start to feel it, or we won't definitely be feeling it. So just hold it there. Make sure we keep our arms high. Make sure we draw our shoulder blades back. So it's almost like you're pushing your chest forward, but keeping those arms out nice and straight. 10 seconds to go. If you want, you can zigzag and do one each. So alternate up and down. Hold it there. So just roll through. That's it. Have a shake. So set position, split your feet, brace the core, arms come out nice and high. Let's go. So you can either be here or here. So this one, we're just alternating that up and down or going together. This one, it's easier to start rocking, but it's up to you. Nice steady breathing. "15 seconds to go." Keep that, it's almost like paddling, either together or alternating, nice and steady, nice and strong. 3, 2, and 1. So you should start to feel it down the front, a little bit into the biceps. Just shake it off. Set position, split the feet, arms up. Let's go. 2 more rounds, so we're halfway. Just make sure those arms are high enough, so we're not down here, and we're not up here. That's it. Nice and steady. Keep the arms high. The key is keeping the arms high and moving just that tiny bit. 5 seconds to go. Hold it there. Let's just release. Shake through the shoulders. That's it. So really working on that strengthening through the shoulder joint. So just do the small movements. Arms up. Let's go. Nice. Keep that paddling up. That's it. Make sure our arms are split wide enough apart. My arms keep drawing in, so just make sure they are wide enough apart. That's it. 10 seconds to go. And release it there. Shake it out. Roll it out. Do what you need to do. Awesome. So when you're ready, just come back down to the floor. You grab a drink, take your time. And we're coming down to the downward dog and plank. So we start in the plank position. We split our feet, arms come up, hands are under the shoulders, and we just push through the palm of the hands, drive the hips up, and feel that lengthen through the hamstrings. Then we roll back down into the plank position. So our hands and feet don't move. We just move our hips forward and back. So nice and steady, feel that shift, feel the pressure through the upper body. Brace the core. And just roll yourself forward and back. So let's set up that position. Hands nice and wide. So hands wide, up on the feet, split the feet. Get ready to be in a high plank position. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we just drive back into downward dog, shift forward into plank, back into downward dog, shift forward into plank. You should always feel the weight through the palms, but it should shift position. That's it. So we drop our hips down into the plank, brace the core, push it back and up into the downward dog. Just over 5 seconds. 2 and 1. So drop through the knees, come on down, roll through the wrists. Roll through the shoulders if you need to. Hands wide, split the feet, up we go. Up into downward dog, roll into plank. Up into downward dog, roll into plank. So let's make sure we tuck our head in the downward dog. Heels stay raised the whole time. We feel the shift onto the palm of the hands and then over and spread between the feet as well. Just over 5 seconds. Let's hold it there. Come down to the knees. Roll through the wrists. Shake it off. That's it. 2 more rounds to go. Split the hands, split the feet. Up onto the toes. And let's go. So feel that shift to the upper body. All the way through the back. A slight pull on the hamstrings in the downward dog. That lengthening. "15 seconds to go. Keep it smooth and controlled. 3, 2, and 1. Down onto the knees. Roll through the hands. Roll through the shoulders. Let's split the hands. Up onto the toes. And let's go. Last round. Keep the breathing steady. "20 seconds to go. Keep it going. Keep feeling that shift. "5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Down to the knees. Roll through the hands. Keep it going. Do what you need to do to loosen off through the wrists. We've got one more section. Roll through the shoulders. And again, that is a little bit of work through the wrists. So we're going into a narrow press, so tricep press. So same setup for the feet as if you were doing a plank. So we split the feet, split the knees. Bring the hands under the shoulders and shift the weight forward. So we have a nice straight line. Shoulders, hips, and knees. We tuck the elbows and we bend them back. We bend them back and up to the ceiling. So chest to elbow height and just drive up. So we tuck our elbows in and drop our chest to the floor. No need to go further than elbow height. So set position, hands tucked in, under the shoulders, ready to drop. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we just drop down, nice and steady, take it slow. Feel the weight through the palm of the hands. And we drive up. Brace the core, make sure our back isn't dipping. So when we come down, our whole body moves as one. 15 seconds to go. Elbows to the ceiling. That's it. One more. Push it back. You can be on your toes for this one if you want to, if you are able to. And that's the same position. We just start up and then go down. So let's get ourselves ready. Hands under shoulders. And let's go. So your option is to come up onto your knees, shift your hands back, and come in to the box press. So instead of our elbows going back the way, we come down to the floor. And that works just as well. Depends on your abilities, any injuries, any rehab progress. You do what you need to do to keep yourself moving and keep yourself safe. So drive up through the hands. Last 5 seconds. Last one and hold it there. So halfway, 2 more rounds to go. All right. So split the hands, weight over the palms, and let's drive it down. That's it. You can start off in this one and then push back into the box one if you need to. Same as if you're on the toes, start on the toes and shift over onto the knees. You do what you need to do. Do a little bit of both. 10 seconds to go. 2 and 1. One more round to go. All right, roll through the wrists. Keep the momentum up for the last round. Split the hands, tuck the elbows, and let's go. Breathe nice and steady into the box if you need to. So let's make sure if we're in the box that we drop our elbows to the floor. Lower through the chest. Last 15 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Just bring yourself in. Roll through the wrists. It's quite heavy on the wrists today. Just have a nice roll. Roll through the other one. I'm holding my arm to stop the whole thing moving. It's just through the wrist. Okay, grab a drink when you're ready. And we'll just cool down. So take one arm, cross it over the body. It goes along the chest. One arm, hold above the joint and just drop that shoulder. A lot of the time people end up like this. So we just drop the shoulder and it just goes straight across. Just hold it there. Breathe nice and steady. So we're lengthening out the back and the side of the shoulder. Just loosen off. Same again, arm out wide, bring it across the body, across the chest. Hold above or below the joint and drop that shoulder down. Good work today, guys. I think I'm back in the other room on Friday. We're doing core on Friday, so just get ready for that one. Okay, just swing it out to the side. Just open up through the chest, so we're loosening off through the shoulder joint. You're gonna open it up, swing up. That's it. When you're ready, just bring one elbow up and over, pushing it to the back of the room. Make sure your head has enough room, so you're not leaning into the head. Just feel it lengthen through the tricep. That's it. Loosen off. Swap arms, up and over. There we go. So, loosen off there. Take the hands, clasp them behind my back. Push your chest forward. You can either stay there or you can extend fully. Either way, you choose which one feels good for you. Just loosen off. So take the hands together, pull the shoulder blades apart, slight bend through the elbows, and just drop the chin. Awesome. All right, just shake it out. Okay, guys, what a good session. I hope you enjoyed it. There's not going to be a Wednesday session. There's not going to be any sessions next week. I'm going to have the time off. But I will be here on Fridays for the core session at 9 a.m. again. So I hope you have a lovely couple of days. I'll see you on Friday.